if you take a look at this slide here, the journey starts on the left and it kind of works its way through all of these different points and obviously ends with the customer getting the order fulfilled. So the first part is I'm going to navigate to the online ordering website. I'm going to select Curbside and configure my own made-to-order milkshake. The customer is going to sign in. The customer is going to basically conclude or complete the order. And once they conclude the order, they're actually going to get a notification into their mobile. That notification is going to be a confirmation that the order was sent to the store. And once that happens, we will cover the kitchen aspects. So this is essentially sending the order into the kitchen workflow, kitchen displays to have the order prepared. Following this, there are kind of two notifications that come up. The first one is a notification that informs the customer that we've actually started preparing their order. And the next one is a ready notification. And the ready notification will then actually allow the customer through their app on this side here to actually confirm that they are at the store. And let's say they have a gray car and they're installed one or whatever that would be, they're able to confirm that. And that actually gets sent into the store and the worker can see a notification around this. So what the worker will then do is consolidate the order. So they have a made to order item, which is a milkshake, and they will also have a retail item, which is a Kit Kat. And the retail and the worker will then go ahead and confirm and pick those items. Once they confirm and pick those items, the worker actually has the ability to send a notification to the customer to inform them of that they're on their way and a short ETA, so for example 5 minutes. The final step in the process involves the customer receiving the ordered items, along with the worker essentially being able to confirm or process the order or the payment with the card they used online, or use the card, use a separate or an alternative payment method at that point in time. So having said this, and I'll probably jump between these, the slide and the demo, but having said this, I'm gonna go and get ready for the demo here. So again, just give you the lay of the land. On the left, we have the native Microsoft Dynamics commerce or e-commerce online store, and this has the Amicis lifestyle solution as part of that. On the right side here, we essentially have the same website, but it is essentially the website supports different form factors. So it doesn't matter what device you're on, it will scale and be easy to use. It doesn't matter which device you're using. But within the app, we'll see notifications come in, and we'll be able to then perform some of the activities there. So having said this, navigate to the website and just kind of maybe give you a quick view. This is the e-commerce website. So you'll notice at the top, I have my navigation menu. This navigation menu is the same that is in the point of sale. You can configure the online to be slightly different, but in this case, I have them the same. And you'll notice up here, we have options around the Hershey's products. So I'm going to go ahead and select Hershey's, and here I am presented with a list of products. And in this case, I'm actually going to go ahead and look at the Hershey's or customize my Hershey's milkshake. You can get access to nutrition and allergen information from the website, and you can also get access to the ingredients. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click Customize. And what I'm taken to is, so this is basically the made to order item page, but prior, I'm required, as per my flow, to select is this going to be a delivery or is this going to be a curbside pickup? So in this case, I'm going to do a curbside pickup, and it automatically uses the location of my browser to identify that, hey, I'm in Atlanta, and it's picked the Atlanta store. But I know that I'm actually going to be ordering this for Houston, or for Hershey's Chocolate World. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to search, and here, perfect, we have the Hershey's Chocolate World store that we are going to be picking up at. So I'm going to confirm this. And what you'll notice is we go into the ordering screen. And just to kind of, again, give you guys the lay of the land, for a Hershey milkshake, we have some options. This is the default. It is a vanilla, and I have some alternative flavors that I can select. Down here, I can select the thickness. So is it sippable? Is it standard? Extra thick? Spoon, please. And then we have some milkshake toppings. So just to show you in relation to the scalability of the web page, I can now take it down into what would be, browsing in my app, and I get this kind of seamless experience there as well. Okay. So anyway, having said this, I'm going to switch out my, I want the Kit Kat apple pie flavor. I'm actually going to add whipped cream, cherry, and sippable. Perfect. So now I can go ahead and add this to my cart. And I haven't logged in yet. I haven't authenticated yet, but I can see, hey, I have this single item. But hey, at the bottom there, and this is an offering from Microsoft, which is the product recommendation engine, and using AI and machine learning, it'll recommend products, and there are various different kind of patterns that I use to do this. So I'm actually, yes, rather interested in the Kit Kat. So I can go ahead and add the Kit Kat to my order. So now I have my made-to-order milkshake, and I have my Kit Kat. So what I'm going to do is I can enter some special instructions. This can be for the kitchen, this can be for the worker, and I'm just going to say special instructions. So you'll notice I can check out, or I can do a guest checkout. Checkout, this essentially means that you're connected, or the customer is a registered customer within your system, and they can be a loyalty customer. You can give them special promotions or offers and so forth. And you want this. You want to collect as much information about your customer. So I can go ahead and click checkout. So what you'll notice now is we go into the payment option. So we can specify a gift card. There are a number of different options around payment connectors. From Microsoft's standpoint, there's obviously the add-in connector. So in this case, I actually have a card on file. Perfect. It's already been tokenized. It's against my account. And all I have to do is just enter the CVV. Perfect. Go down here, specify my address, and I can say then continue. So once I'm here and I'm just about to place my order, I get visibility into essentially what is in my cart and what's about to be sent. What we see here on the left is obviously a summary of my order, and I should be receiving a notification now in my app. So this means that the order has been sent into the kitchen. And what we should be hearing on the side here is we should actually be hearing the order be sent into the kitchen display system. So the kitchen display system is essentially the has the workflows and the workflows for the prep station and expo and so forth. So having said this, what I'm going to do now is revisit our slide just to kind of do a quick recap on the journey. So what's happened, we accessed the website, we selected Curbside, made to order milkshake, we got a product recommendation for an additional item, we signed in, and we completed the online payment, and we got an order confirmation in our phone and email. So now it's been sent into the kitchen. So what does that truly mean? Well, if we take a look at, and I have here and I've actually got a kitchen display system set up here on my side, the bump bar and everything. That's probably the peep that you heard. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and let me just minimize the point of sale, and then I can show you the KDS. So I just want to quickly explain and give you the lay of the land. So from a kitchen display standpoint, I actually have 3 displays. I'll start with the one that is customer facing. So this is a display that is basically an order ready display. This could be in the parking lot, this could on a big screen, or this could be within the store at whatever locations you want. And essentially what it says is the orders that have come in and the orders that are ready for pickup. So this is, let's say, in the scenario where the customer is looking to see, or an associate or a server or worker is looking to get visibility into that. Anyway, so having said that, you see 2 screens at the top. They kind of look the same, but there is a difference. This one here is what we call a prep station, a prep kitchen display. And on this, you have 1, 2, 3 chits. The order that I just processed is this one. It's been in the kitchen for 1 minute and 42 seconds. this order or the order or the ticket that is actually on the prep station is only the made to order items, right? So we have configured routing that'll send made to order items to the prep station. And on the left side, the expo. So this is essentially the screen that consolidates the order, that allows a worker to ensure that he's picked all the right products. So and you'll notice as well, hey, we actually have the retail item, the Kit Kat. So Kit Kat bar, 1.5 ounces, is also an item that needs to be picked. So having said this, there is also some metrics that you get visibility into. So for example, a scorecard. And for each and every display, you can actually evaluate, and we have reports around this as well, but you can evaluate the performance. So you can see the average prep time lasts 30 minutes. How long has it been waiting since it was prepared, and the total number of orders. And you can see this for each and every station. So having said this, I'm going to go ahead and click this order, which just came in, and I'm going to tag it. So by tagging this order, we are essentially notifying the customer that the order is being prepared. So within the kitchen display system, it can communicate status updates of the order as it flows through the preparation workflow, where we just got another notification and it says order 013080 is being prepared. If I click any of these notifications, it will take me to the website and it will take me to the order history or the order screen to give me details to my order. So perfect. Now I received that order confirmation, which in essence was this step here, right? The order is being prepared, but it isn't ready yet. So how do we get that order to the ready state and notify the customer? Well, the way we do this is, if I go back to the kitchen, is within this screen here, and this specific chit, I can select it and bump it over here. Bumping it basically means that it's prepared. And you'll notice, soon as it's prepared, it goes over to the front of the queue. All of the items go, it goes to the front of the queue, and all of the items go to the green state. So what happens now is that the order is actually ready, or we send a notification to say that the order is ready. And now the customer should, in their app, receive a notification that says order ready for pickup, 129. So the customer can actually now select this link in their notification, and keep in mind the expo, we haven't handed the items over to the customer yet. So now the customer can go in their app on the right there that you see, and let me just make sure this is a little bit easier to view. So on the right here, I go into my order history and I can see view ordered details. So perfect. I click this and I'm taken to the order screen. It's got the summary, it's got the status, and now I can go in and I can specify my parking space, details of whether it's a green car, stall 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever that would be. And now all I have to do is I have to confirm that I'm here. We've gone through all those pieces, we've ordered the items, we've received various different notifications along in the journey. And then we, as we notified the worker that the items were available, then, or that we were in the car park, then the worker gets that notification in the point of sale. So in the point of sale, we received a notification in the top, and this is essentially the customer. So this is the order that had come in. In relation to this order, you'll see that we have 2 items that are to be fulfilled. I can go ahead and select this, and this will actually bring up the order, and you'll see that Min Wong, that was the customer. We even have a loyalty card assigned. And then I can go ahead and as a worker or a runner, now I'm able to go in and pick up. Okay. So I'm in front of the customer, and I've brought the items. I'm confirming the items that I have in the bag, and I select those, and I can confirm that they're picked. And now I can see, because I use that payment method online, I can actually confirm to use the original payment method or I can use an alternative. So if I have a different card that I want to use, or I want to pay with a gift card or whatever that would be, then I can choose that. So I'm going to select use available payment method. And here it confirms that. I go to the payment screen, perfect, cards $750, which is the total amount, no balance due. So I can just go ahead and cash this out. Now, the other scenario, if the customer calls in and basically wants to place an order over the phone, then you also have that option. So you can add the customer to the account, you can look up the customer, you can select, for example, in this case, if you do the Hershey's s'more, it comes with graham crackers, marshmallows, I can click the Hershey bar, and actually I want Kit Kat, perfect. I'll add this to bag, and then I can go ahead and suspend this into the same fulfillment process. So it'll go to the kitchen. So for example, let me show you here, and I'll park this specific order, but in essence, perfect, it goes in to the kitchen. So here it is, the Hershey s'more that I just ordered is now in the kitchen in the same manner as when it came in online. But the scenario I've gone through is essentially the crawl scenario. So you've basically been able to allow online food ordering, curbside pickup, order sent into the kitchen for food preparation, notifications notifying the customer in the journey that their food is being prepared, allowing the customer to confirm that they're there and ready to pick up, and then the order can be run out to the customer and rung up or finalized in the point of sale. And to your point, we've already captured the card information, so we allow them to use an alternative payment method. But in the case, let's say they're a no-show, then you can just capture on whatever pre-auth we had for that card.